Joe Vitale, Vitale Wealth Management, here with the Grading Investments Weekly Market Update. All information is gathered as of the week of March 24th, 2025. I know today's Thursday. You're probably going to get this tomorrow on Friday, so I apologize for the lateness of this. Let's look at the week in review. The major U.S. indexes rebounded last week after weeks of decline. The S&P 500 rose 0.53, the NASDAQ 0.18, and the Dow 1.21. We have seen value stocks come up this year as opposed to just the growth stocks, just like our G50 portfolio is doing better than the core select this year. Value stocks, which is the Russell 1000, outperformed growth stocks, which is the Russell 1000 growth, rising 1.01 and 0.3 respectively. International markets also advanced, with developed markets up 0.79 and emerging markets up 1.16. Gold surged to high records, closing at $3,014 an ounce. It's over $3,050 right now, as of when I last checked. Silver is over $31 an ounce. As expected, the Fed kept interest rates unchanged on Wednesday. Chair Powell noted a downgraded economic growth forecast and potential inflationary effects from tariffs, but reaffirmed expectations for 2 rate cuts this year, which markets did like to see that. Retail sales data last week improved from January, but still fell short of consensus estimates. As far as the interest rates, we're going to see a couple of drops, we hope, which that's going to make the bonds actually go up, which is going to help some of the portfolios as well and actually spur growth. This week's key economic reports will offer insights into inflation and the final estimates for the Q4 2024 GDP growth, and the third and last 2024 GDP estimate is scheduled for release, which was today, followed by the PCE report, which is going to be tomorrow. So we'll kind of see how that looks. Market didn't really change too much. It was a little bit down today. So the report wasn't that bad. Talk about U.S. companies increased share buybacks by nearly 19% in 2024, reaching a record $943 billion. So per the S&P, Dow Jones indexes, quarter by quarter, buybacks rose 7%. So the company's got a lot of cash. They're buying their stock back. In Q4 compared to Q3, share buybacks occur when a company repurchases its own shares from the market, reducing the number of outstanding shares. This can boost the stock's price and earnings per share while signaling confidence in the company's financial health. The personal consumer expenditures, which is the PCE report, which is coming out tomorrow, will provide further insights in inflation trend. The Fed preferred inflation gauge shows an annual increase of 2.5% in its most recent release in January, down slightly from the 2.6% previous month, so we're going on the right track. We also saw eggs go down a little bit, so that's good news too. Last week, there was a trade activity in the Tilt series involving the sale of half the hedged equity position across every model and reallocating funds into the core select. While the hedged equity position provided downside protection during market pullbacks, the investment committee now aims to capitalize on the potential rebound. Basically, what does that mean? Buying low, right? Buying the dip. So that's why we're putting more in the core select, repositioning, rebalancing every quarter, putting more in the dip, buying it, because we think they're going to get better. Let's talk about stocks in the news. ASTEC, which is owned in the G33, it's a manufacturer of outdoor living products, agreed to be acquired by James Hardie Industrials for $8.75 billion in cash and stock. The stock gained 22% on the news. And how about Five Below, which is also in the G33? The discount retailer reported a Q4 earnings beat last week. Full year revenues were up 10.4% from the previous year, and they continued their store expansion. Shares were up 6.4% on the news. And that concludes this week's market summary. Thank you so much for being part of the Vitale Wealth Management family. If you'd like to give us a call, if you have any questions, number is 855-756-5700. Visit us at vitalewealth.com. Remember, the interest rates are still high. They're going to be coming down if you want to lock in before that happens. A lot of you are staying the course, which is what we're supposed to do. We've got income coming in. Don't worry. The problem with all the news outlets right now is so negative. Oh my gosh, the tariffs are happening. Oh my gosh, everything's going to go crazy. Oh my gosh, Armageddon's happening. They do this all the time. And does it happen? No. We are going to have pullbacks. We are going to have ups and downs, ebbs and flows. Proper allocation, you can keep your head and stay the course, turn off the news, or just watch it only when needed. But don't worry, so we've got you. Everything's in good shape. God bless you. We'll see you again next week.